What's good, y'all? It's your boy Untamed, yeah! Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast. Man, what? I'm out here with my boy Big K, you know what I mean? Khalil Jamal, the motherfucking Don Juan. How you feeling, nigga?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm a little under the weather today, but we gonna turn this bitch up.
Under the weather? Well, you better get up on top of that thing. God damn, that boy sick. Come on, clear out them sinuses. You know I got a little soup. For you. You know, you tired of them ramen noodles? Tired of them ramen noodles? Throw a little ginger in there. Cut up a little onions. Clear you right on up out of there. Throw a little Vicks on your chest, nigga. Come on.
You know it's crazy though. You know it's crazy.
What's up?
I was at the store, right? And there was a lady, like I was buying my shit, and you know how when you buy like medicine, like drugs and shit, they'll stop you and like, you know, verify your age type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she's like, you got a code? And I'm like, yeah, I got a code type shit. And she's telling me like a home remedy while I'm buying the medicine. I'm like, man, I don't know what she was talking about. You feel me? So, you know, I got people already that I don't even know looking out for me while I'm sick. So, you know,
she said cut up a little ginger, throw a little sage in there.
Yeah, she said if you got a cinnamon stick, I'm
little
like,
crab leg boil. You know what I mean?
Crab leg boil is crazy.
Little crawfish boy, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's some nigga shit. Niggas definitely gonna throw a crab leg boil when they sick.
Nah, but speaking of crawfish broil, man, last night was a beautiful night.
Oh yeah,
man,
yeah. You had an event last night, man.
You know what I mean? Crazy. I went to a little crawfish, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had a little pot of them little critters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which is real crazy, y'all. Because if y'all didn't know a little bit about Khalil, this man don't eat no shellfish. Man, what? No lobster.
Bad,
no shrimp.
Nah.
No crawfish.
I ain't missing out on life. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I'll take down some shrimp every now and then. I'll take down some shrimp every now and then.
You know, that's 50-50.
But crab, lobster.
You gotta treat
and y'all
yourself
be doing a lot of bullshit
out
there. I'm talking to the restaurants right now. Y'all be doing a lot of bullshit. Y'all be trying to do the lobster mac and cheese. That shit is ass.
Lobster mac and cheese is crazy. Like, I'm not finna pay an extra $39.79 just because you threw a little bit of lobster in there. Like,
yeah, bro.
Are you dumb?
Like, I know where y'all caught this at.
For real. And this crazy thing is, they really be catching them. They really be catching, like, they throw big ass nets in there and they be catching like 1 million of them at one time. Nigga want to put them bitches at $40 a tail.
No bullshit. If you in Houston, Texas, crazy? Your shit coming from Galveston. That's exactly where your shit is coming from. The Gulf
Straight
of Mexico.
from the Gal. I ain't gonna lie, that water a little murky out there. I mean, I fuck with Galveston, but that water a little murky. I was walking on the beach a couple times and I seen a little pee-pee cover up there on the beach, and I ain't really like that. I done seen some draws in Galveston too. So y'all, you know, just know where your food come from. You feel me? Because if you don't, you're gonna be eating pee-pee covers.
Yeah,
and you don't want that. But what's up, man? What we doing today? What we getting into for the pod, for the people? Thank y'all for tuning in.
So look, man, it's Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Sunday fun day.
So we just gonna go through the news cycle of the week, man. And
okay, let's see what they got for us.
I think the biggest story probably for the majority of our listeners are probably going to be in Texas. So this week there was a ban in Texas on Pornhub. So in Texas now, you are not able to access Pornhub. I'm talking to a few of my friends. They're going through it. They're going through it. You know what I mean? They gotta find alternative lanes. Gotta find alternative websites, alternative lanes to occupy.
Yeah, y'all gotta find some
that's
new
being
website.
Legislated. But what you think
crazy.
about that, man? Being in Texas, like. Is there energy switch? Is there energy shift in the streets?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really noticed. But when I logged on Facebook, maybe was it yesterday or the day before that? And I seen a lot of different statuses. I was also on TikTok. I seen a lot of different little memes, and they was talking about Pornhub is blocked in Texas. So I was like, what? No way. No way. Not your favorite porn site. Not your favorite porn site. They did it, y'all. Yeah. I want you to take your phone out right now, if you're of age, of course. Go ahead. You in Texas, man, type in Pornhub, and you going to get a little message, because you ain't going to see your favorite model. You thought you was, but put that thing away. Put that little thing away.
Y'all thought y'all was getting them. Y'all thought y'all was getting them free Miss B Nasty videos.
That's crazy. And I just want to say this. For all you little guys that noticed that Pornhub was down, you a freak ting. You a freaky man. You a freak. And also, one of your arms is stronger than the other arm, nigga. Come on. If you notice that shit was down, man, you a freak ting. And I just want to tell you, I'm sorry. But it's other sites out there. You ain't
gotta find a
don't
better
be
way
down,
to
baby girl. Don't be down, little baby. Go ahead. There's other sites out there. But on a serious note, I think that's crazy, man. I think that it's funny that they passing legislation on Pornhub they hidden.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to just make it. I don't want to just make this a joke. There actually is a solid reason why they did it. Is so, go
ahead and read to them the little message that they put out so that they could get a better understanding of why they did it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty solid understanding of it. I've been reading it for the past few days, but basically, Pornhub is like one of those websites. It's one of the only porn websites you can go to where they don't ask you if you're 18 before you enter that motherfucker. You just pop up and it's like YouTube. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of sites do that, and I feel like that shit crazy that they just ask you, "Are you 18?" and you can just click yes or no. Like, who's gonna click no? Who's like, for real? Who's gonna click no? Like, if you want to see some naked ladies, then you gonna click yes, whether you 18 or not, which you should be 18. You should
be 18. Yeah, so basically they're just trying to like get it past to where you gotta age verify, like, okay, you're 18, so you could be looking at this type of content.
Okay, so it was like
it's more so like free
verification.
range before. Yeah, age verification. So it is a solid reasoning. It's just funny though, because now you have guys who own porn companies, like the Bang Bros and the OnlyFans models. They're like, well, this is bad because you're stifling the way we make money, which that's another dynamic to it that you have to, because that's how those people earn their money. So it's like,
from
at the same
click-through
time,
rates
still
and watching, just like on YouTube.
So it's like
the YouTube
as a
for
concept.
adult.
I understand that. It's like, okay, even though your content is, obviously adult, like that is how you get your shit. So it's like, you already kind of like cut in half with how many people gonna watch your shit, because not everybody watches porn. So
I get it.
I get it. Cut it. Yeah. So
I get it. Though,
I just kind of wanted to, bring up these different perspectives on it, because a lot of people look at it and just
in my opinion, I feel like it really is. It's a lot of underage people that's getting onto these websites. And we got to clean up the streets, man. We got to clean up the streets. Y'all shouldn't be,
for sure.
Y'all shouldn't be susceptible to that, or it shouldn't just be that easy to log onto these sites. Maybe you got to have like a login or something like that. You know what I'm saying, to verify that you're actually of age to be able to get on these sites. I mean, or you could just always go on the X. X don't ask you nothing. I mean, what you supposed to be like?
Joe.
You supposed to be 18 or something. I forgot the age to get on X, but X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. And just to let y'all know, Brazzers is now free. All my real ones gonna know what reference that was for.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. You feel me? Nah, for real though. But it's a lot of young kids getting on that. It's a lot of young kids nowadays.
That's the name of this episode, by the way. That's the name of this episode, by the way. X gonna give it to you is genius.
Pornhub is blocked, but X gonna give it to you. You feel me?
X is gonna definitely give it to you, man. X is gonna give it to you, man. Whatever you need, X got you.
But on a serious note, bro, I agree with it. I feel like in the past couple of years, a lot of the kids have been like, really susceptible to watching shit like that, and I just think that's for adults to be able to enjoy. It shouldn't be kids that are thrown into that type of realm, because we also got the same type of thing on TikTok and Instagram. It may not necessarily be straight up porn, but I mean, women nowadays are not leaving too much for the imagination. So I feel like if you want to go full-fledged and see the full-fledged thing, you got to be of age, and you got to prove that you are of age. So, it's a crazy ban, but I agree. And I heard it's a couple of other states other than Texas, too. Mm-hmm. But I live in Texas, so the majority of my friends is going to be down bad for a little while. But, just go to the gym, man. Go to the gym.
It's like he said. It's like Brian. It's like he said, man. X gonna give it to you. Y'all got that. X got it. So, you know what I mean?
Shout out Elon. You feel me?
Shout out Elon. Also, shout out. Who was the guy who owned Twitter before Elon? Jack. What's his name? Jack something. Shout out him too, because this is really what you built. This is the house you built. Damn, what was the name of that?
I don't know. I forgot. I don't even remember, or maybe I just never knew. But I don't know the man's name. Jack
Dorsey. Dorsey.
Oh, I said that the other day. Dorsey. My girl asked me name some famous Jacks, and I said Jack Dorsey, and she was like, "Who's that?" There you go. See, I be knowing some stuff.
Jack Dorsey. Sometimes it be like that. But yeah, following the trend of bands.
We're going to go ahead and get into the next topic. As a matter of fact, they've been doing a lot of bands.
And it's we're following the trends of bands. Yeah, it's banned from TV. It's banned from TV right now. So the next band is a bigger band, if you ask me, is TikTok in the U.S.
Wow. Yeah, I did hear that. I've been hearing a lot of rumbling of that. I feel like that's getting bigger and bigger.
That one could be the one that affects us all.
What's really to that though? Like, I know I didn't heard like maybe on a couple of podcasts that Twitter is made in China, and that they're using it to farm a lot of information. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, if they are stealing information and shit like that, man, fuck TikTok. You know what I mean? I mean, it's cool for the little dances and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, TikTok has helped me too. It's really easy to get a following up there. But, I mean, if they're taking our information, like, because the way that I feel about it, we have TikTok in the U.S. Sites like Instagram and stuff like that are banned in China. They have their own social media. So why are we so inclined to use the things that were created over there? We have some excellent creators and innovators, over here across the sea. So I feel like even if Twitter does get not Twitter, if TikTok does get banned, I'm sure somebody will create another site. Over the past couple of years, I think
if TikTok gets banned, it'll just be a resurgence of Instagram, because Instagram has the same interface. It's just as easy. We're already familiar with the platform, so basically all the users from TikTok will just go back to Instagram, and then I guess internationally it'll just be like TikTok is still a thing. It just won't be a thing in the U.S. But to go back to stealing information, bro, them niggas not stealing information. When you sign up for TikTok, you sign up to give them your information.
Yeah, but let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Like, a lot of people, when they sign up for these social media sites and they sign on to these accounts and stuff like that, bro, we are not reading the TOS. We are not reading the TOS. That should be like 10,
of course not,
50 to 50 pages
Of course not.
Do you agree here? Do you agree here? Come on. A lot of people not reading that, bro. So we don't know exactly what they're taking.
But you could just not use the platform.
Of course.
Fuck it, I'm not using that platform.
And that's why I feel like they're banning it, because a lot of us don't read that, and they read through it and seen that it's taking certain information like your IP address and your location.
For sure.
And your metadata and stuff like that, and that could be that could go against our security of America, man.
That's true. So basically, what they're saying is TikTok has to sell, or it's a Rapskis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
they think that somebody in the U.S. should own it or something?
Nigga, who's gonna buy TikTok? Do you know how profitable TikTok is, bro? Like, who's going to be able to just bankroll and buy TikTok? Elon's not buying TikTok.
Elon Musk.
He's not buying TikTok. Nigga, he literally
buy
just
TikTok,
bought Twitter
Elon. Buy TikTok,
just bought
my boy.
Twitter for over the value of that motherfucker.
Buy TikTok, Elon. Twitter.
Elon is not buying TikTok.
Well, I hope he does.
I don't think he will. I'm not saying he couldn't, but I'm just saying, like, he just bought Twitter for over the value of it.
Yeah.
Like, niggas low-key finessed him for Twitter.
I don't know. I hope somebody does buy it, because TikTok is a play. If you really think about it, if you want to talk about like the musical aspect, a lot of these newer artists that are popping off off TikTok. Just look at Forbats, bro.
True, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like this band
look at Boss Man D-Lo,
like, up, and it affects all of us. Like, not even just musicians. We're talking podcasters. Yeah. We're talking YouTubers. We're talking like content creators in general, bro. Like,
I mean, to hell,
a lot of people are making
to hell with them NPC creators. To hell with them. If we gotta let the NPC creators go, then we just gotta let them go. Cause
that's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. Get the hell up out of here.
They'll find another place to do that. They'll go on Instagram. Or they'll go on YouTube. You could do all that on YouTube. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, it's a whole bunch of creators and a lot of people getting a lot of money internationally on Twitter in the U.S. On TikTok in the U.S. That if it goes away, then, you know, you cut a huge part of funding out of, like, a lot of people's businesses. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's a big thing. Not just for funny videos and shit. This is how people are really.
Yeah, a lot of people are making money off businesses
nowadays.
It's crazy because I was watching Soulja Boy on live the other day on his TikTok, and bro, when he ended the live, he showed how much he made. Bro, he made 17 bands just off one live. He even went on a rant saying, fuck all the other social media sites. If TikTok gonna pay him like that, then he gonna stick to TikTok.
10 times in a month and make 6 figures. That's nuts.
And there was people under it talking about, oh, you shouldn't be happy about 17 bands and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, all he did was turn his phone on and got paid 17 bands. Like, come on, you can't hate on that. Shout out to Soulja Boy. That shit crazy, but yeah, TikTok is a great you know, platform to make a little bit of easy money,
so
man.
Use it while you, if this band does come, man, hey, use TikTok while you can, and, you know, try to get people to your Instagram. You know, start kind of like prepping people now to go to your Instagram, because man, it's looking like that shit really might happen. Yeah, it's looking like that shit really might happen. So
R.I.P. TikTok, R.I.P. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Hopefully not yet. It's on life support though. It's definitely on life support.
That motherfucker on a ventilator. Breathe, bitch, breathe. Well, hopefully it doesn't just happen abruptly like with the Pornhub thing. Just you log on one day and you just all of a sudden kicked out. Imagine how them content creators feel like that just get banned all of a sudden. They probably feel just how people feel about Pornhub. They're like, what? I can't log on to that shit. What the hell? That's not funny though. It's really not funny. Anybody that's a creator and that's making money and then just get kicked off the platform like out of nowhere.
It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Like it's not a good thing, bro. So
as an artist, you know, it's not cool if you ain't still making your money. Speaking on that though, let's get into this next topic. Let's talk about this Shannon Sharp thing, man. Go ahead and explain it for the people that don't know what we getting at.
Yes, sir. So coming off that TikTok ban and, you know, a little dim light in the future of creators as far as using TikTok as a platform because so many people are on it. We do have some good news. Shannon Sharp says he made more money from his Katt Williams interview than he's ever made in any NFL season he's ever played in.
Wow.
And I did the research on that. The highest he's been paid in a single season is $5 million. So that means he's made north of $5 million with this Katt Williams interview. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That is inspiration for any content creator out there.
For sure. I hope
like I said, Shannon Sharp was doing it. He was doing his pod. He was doing Club Shay Shay for a while before this Katt Williams interview, and then it, went to that next level to where now, like, it's like a thing to go to sit with Shannon Sharp. So, congrats to Shannon Sharp, and again, as a up and coming content creator, myself and anybody who's watching this, that should be motivation for you. You know what I mean?
That's
it can happen. It may not happen on that level, but it can happen.
I never
on
really
some
thought
level.
that he would get to that level, bro. I never we seen him come from sitting up there with Skip, then we seen him on ESPN, and it's like once he left Skip, it's like Shannon had a chip on his shoulder. Unc had a chip on his shoulder
for real.
To prove to the people I'm my own man, I'm my own business, and I could do this shit myself. And he really got up there. He created a platform. 2 platforms, really, because he got Club Shay Shay and he got Nightcap with Ocho Cinco, and both of those are actually really successful. Yeah. I'm sure that between the 2 podcasts and, all the other deals he had, that's how he was able to clear more money than he ever got paid in one season. Because $5 million is crazy. I'm sure he got some type of brand deals off that. I was looking at the stats. He gained like 1.4 million subscribers. Like, do you know how much that really is? Like, that's a whole channel in itself. Gaining an extra 100.
All you really got to pay attention to, all you got to do is pay attention to the watch time. That's 60 million views on a 3-hour video.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a lot. It's
a lot
up to be one of the most watched interviews. I think the only person that that was like Joe Rogan, and to just start out and then have one of your initial interviews, even compare to somebody like a Joe Rogan, I feel like that shit is crazy.
I think there's only like 2 other interviews with more views. It's like an Elon Musk interview and like an Alex Jones interview. So, but those videos are actually like 3, 4, 5 years old. Like, you're talking about a Katt Williams interview that's like 2 months old, 3 months old. You know what I mean? So it's like 60 million in 3 months. Come on, man.
Yeah, that shit is fucking ridiculous.
Hats off to Shannon Sharp. That's some incredible
for
shit.
Sure.
And shout out to Katt Williams because he really turned that bitch up.
Shit. Yeah, bro, for sure. Like, man, that's really inspiration. I hope one day, man, we get to sit on that Club Shay Shay couch and talk about our podcast journey and how we started from nothing and we was able to make millions from the crib, man. That shit is so cool. That shit is so inspirational. So
that shit hard.
I really love it.
That shit is hard.
I love that shit. I'm so glad that he was able to do that, man. All praise to Unc to make that amount of money and to be able to, just start from the bottom, build your own shit. And that's really what I want to preach to the people that listen to us, man. Never give up on your dreams. Always strive for more, because you never know. It could be the business on the side. It'll be your side hustle that if you put your head down, keep on working.
That's a fact. Club Shay Shay is Shannon Sharp's side job. And that shit probably make him more than ESPN now. Like, he could dip from ESPN probably if he really wanted to.
Yeah, he could really just leave that shit and be like, you know what? Fuck ESPN. I'm making more money because I'm pretty
ESPN
sure he is.
Though.
Like, he's making more money.
Get that Disney bread though, man. They got it. Get that Disney bread.
I'm sure that's like a $200,000 job a year. This man still like banking in that. He getting that shit off a couple. But not to mention, it's not just the Katt Williams. Like, that boosted him, but he did another one with Monique. He got one with Lil Rel out.
If you go to his channel,
body of work.
he got a lot of interviews, bro. Like he been doing this shit for like a few years now. Like
yeah, for sure.
He got some interviews under his belt. So you know what I mean? It's been his side hustle now, and then shit, his side hustle damn near could turn into his main hustle. So, you know, anytime like you putting something out there, you putting it out there to be perceived by the world, and how the world perceives it could make you very rich. You know what I mean?
Very rich and successful.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp, for real.
Yeah, shout out to Unc, man. Keep on doing your thing. One day we gonna be sitting on that couch with you, my boy. No cap. That shit gonna be lit.
For real. But shit, man, you got any afterthoughts? What's up?
Nah, man. You know, I don't really have any afterthoughts, but what I do want to say is I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for listening to another episode of the Man What Podcast.
Man, what?
You know we coming with the freshest, most
newest
news cycle. You know, we talking about everything on this podcast, man. So anybody that stayed to the end, man, I love you. I appreciate you. You part of the fam, man.
And we like to keep it short with y'all. You know what I mean? So like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. That's like the range. If y'all want longer episodes, I'm pretty sure we'll see like from the analytics that y'all watching all of it, and maybe we could work out.
And y'all comment down below, man. Comment down below any topics
get
you
engaged.
Want us to
you know what I mean?
Any conspiracies you want us to break apart. Whatever y'all want to hear, man. This is y'all podcast.
Sure.
So just let us know what y'all want us to touch on. And
it's kind of y'all's. It's kind of y'all's. It's ours, though. You know what I mean?
It's ours, but y'all listening to it. So, you know, we appreciate all y'all.
We doing it for y'all, but it's ours. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, shit. Another episode. We be back in a few days. Talk about some more shit. We didn't get to get to our segment. I call cap this episode, but it's all good. It's all good.
We gonna next week.
Next week, I'm gonna find something to call cap on, and yeah, the last one I did.
I know y'all remember that last.
I might get some flack for it, but
about the Will Chamberlain shit.
That Will one gonna get my ass.
I know
kicked,
they got y'all
gonna be like, this motherfucker doesn't know anything about anything. No.
Yeah, man. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Untamed, BP Untamed, coming at you live. Man,
and
got my boy Big K, Khalil Jamal. Man, it's always a blessing to be in front of this mic, man. Love y'all. We out.
Yes, sir. Peace.